This segment of DelmarvaLife is sponsored by Benvenuto Restaurant in Milford.
Can we share a little behind-the-scenes information with you? When we plan our shows and we look ahead at our schedule, there is one name the entire team is always excited to see, and it's this man right here.
Okay. All right. Chef Zeus from Benvenuto Restaurant. He's in the DelmarvaLife kitchen today. What are we making?
So what we are doing is a crispy chicken Florentine. That's off of our new upcoming menu.
Oh, okay.
And it's a little surprise treat for you guys. We have this finer dining menu in the city of Livorno, and this is one of the desserts. So we've taken some old school like classics, right? And look, a banana cream pie is one of those things, but we're going to put a Benvenuto twist on that. So now, for the crispy chicken, all right? What you guys can do at home is, if you don't, want to just pound all this meat out, you can also just use a rolling pin. Lay your chicken between some plastic wrap, all right? Roll it out, and it works
thin
great.
it out, right?
Yes, exactly. That way, the reason we pound these out or roll them out so that it cooks evenly.
Right.
All right, now, we're gonna go into a pan with a little olive oil.
You've already breaded
And we're
this.
gonna start, yes. Now, you see that?
Ooh.
Now, the reason we're getting that action is because we have our oil set at 350 degrees, and I know that because we're using one of these candy thermometers. You can get these at home, or at the keep them at home. You buy from any department store or online. All right, they're like $7, $8.
And what temperature do you want it to be?
About 350.
350.
All right, so that way it doesn't burn, but we're getting a really good color. Now, while this is going, we're going to start our dessert. All right.
The most important part.
Yeah. So this is our meringue that we did here, and very simple at home. You guys can Google a recipe. It's just egg white.
Yeah.
All right. It's cream of tartar and sugar, and you're going to just whip it up till you get these stiff peaks. All right. And I think we're there because you've been working on this for about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You had her,
Yes. So we're good on that. Now we have these cups here. Okay.
Okay. What do we have in here already?
And this is just a little graham cracker crust. All right. And what we're going to do, and I'm going to show you one.
Okay.
We're going to take some of this banana custard. Okay. And that's going to go here.
Now, what's in the banana custard?
So you're going to make a basic custard. We use a little banana puree and a little lemon in there as well. Okay. And what we then do is, to make it a little bit easier, it's part of our preparation. We have these bananas here that we've sort of sugared and bruleed. So we have sugar on top. And what I like to do is, I like to lay 3 or 4 of these right in there. Okay. And then we're going to add more of the custard, more banana, and then we're going to top it with that, all right?
Okay.
So while we're working on that, we're going to check our chicken over here. Let's see how that's going. See that? We have a beautiful color. I want you guys to see that at home. See that nice color that we have?
Nice, yes.
Okay. All right.
That temperature is really important.
Yes, it is. It is. Because you know what? If the oil's too cold, it's going to sop up.
Oh,
right?
yeah, okay.
You're going to wind up with a greasy product. If it's too hot, it'll burn on you. Now, what I have here is some garlic spinach, all right, for you guys to see at home. That's going to top this chicken, okay? And then I have this beautiful cream sauce that has white wine and garlic and Parmesan cheese.
He makes the best.
All kinds of goodies in here. So that's what's going to top this when it comes out of the oven. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to finish these off. We're going to get this guy in the oven.
Okay.
And when we come back, we're going to plate up and we're going to dig in. Sound good?
I'm liking it. You got some stuff coming up for us to tell us about too.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
Yes, we do.
All right.
All right.
So stick around. DelmarvaLife will be right back. You know, when we agreed to let Outdoors Delmarva and Delmarva Home Shows Lauren Hitch co-host the show, we never thought we'd start calling her Torch. But that was all part of Chef Zeus' plan, apparently. He, of course, here at the DelmarvaLife kitchen,
right?
Torch. We're going to call her Torch.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
an
so
inside joke
what's
we
she
have,
doing?
right? So right now, so she is just finishing also this meringue, and you're just going to go a little bit closer.
Oh, a little closer.
There you go. See that? So
okay.
the closer you go, the more control you have. See?
Smoke that bad boy
And that's
good.
what we're doing. We're just doing a little, adding some color to this meringue. And again, it's just egg white, some cream of tartar, a little sugar. And I always tell folks, I'm not a pastry chef, but I always tell them, don't add too much sugar to your meringue, because what happens is it becomes too sweet.
Right.
All the sweetness is down here, in the bananas, the custard.
You want to get
Right,
there.
so you want to get to that.
You want to
right?
get
So
there.
you want to get through it.
Oh,
all
what
right?
about our chicken? What do you
That
do
looks
with our
beautiful.
chicken?
Our
Oh, yeah.
chicken's in the oven.
I guess we
Okay,
can
good
start
thing you
with
mentioned
dinner
that.
first, yeah.
All right, we're going to check it out. And if I'm not mistaken, this should be perfect.
Oh my! What did you do
Oh
to this
my
before you
goodness,
put it in
look
the
at
oven?
that.
What did
Right?
you do that?
So, what we did, for you guys at home to see.
Yeah.
So what we did is we just finished pan-searing it, right? We topped it with this garlic spinach that we have here.
Right.
All right, that's underneath. And then we have a blend of provolone and mozzarella.
Oh my goodness.
All right. And that's pretty much how we finish this dish. Now,
Look at that.
what we're going to do is we're going to remove it. All right. Look at that. Wow.
That's incredible.
That's beautiful. All right. Now, we also have to have this sauce. And this sauce, you guys can make it at home as well.
Okay.
It's roasted garlic, little butter. All right. There's white wine, heavy cream, a little Parmigiano Reggiano, and you just kind of let it reduce down.
Oh my God.
Oh, my goodness.
Torch and I are going to break out into a fist fight over
Yeah.
this.
You're going to
I
have
know.
to. But look,
Torch
and this is just a really nice dish
Yes.
that's going to now be offered on our new
What's the new
spring
menu?
and summer menu. Yes.
Okay.
And while people at home scratch and sniff their TV, and why Jimmy maybe lets that cool for a second and cuts us up a couple pieces,
Yes.
tell us about some events you have coming up. You have something May 3rd.
Yes, yes. So look, we have a lot of cool things coming
Yes.
up. We do have
A Kentucky
our
Derby.
Kentucky
Yeah.
Derby dinner.
Do people
all
dress
right?
up?
They do. They wear the hats.
Yes.
Right, and they drink the mint juleps and all
Yes.
that
There we
good
go.
stuff.
Now you're cooking.
All right.
That's fine.
And so that's cool. We also have
Mother's
our
Day.
Mother's Day brunch coming
Sign
up,
me
and
up.
that's May 11th. All right, you got to take mom out.
Gotta take
all
mom
right?
out.
And then we also have our Casanova de Neri wine dinner.
May 16th.
All right. How'd you know that?
She's
I
good.
listened.
She's
I
on it.
listened.
May
I'm a good
16th.
listener.
Yes. So look, a lot of cool things coming up. This is off of our spring
menu.
summer menu,
Yeah.
which we're trying to debut next week. These here,
Fantastic.
all right, are coming off of our new finer dining in the city of Livorno menu. And Jimmy, there's one for you
Oh.
because we're not going to leave you out.
Oh.
I want you to step over
Yes, of
here.
course.
That way you and Jimmy can kind of hang
Oh,
out.
yeah.
How's your fork over there?
Become
Yes.
acquainted, because I know you guys don't really know each
Have no
other.
We're
clue. Yeah.
besties. We're
Right.
from Laurel. We stick together.
This is, wow, Chef.
Gosh. I'm
This
so
is
excited.
incredible. Okay, so
All right.
tell us what you have to tell us, because we're going to have our mouthful here in a second.
Where can people find information about
So
how
look,
to
you can all
to
go
these
onto our
events?
website, all right, and that's www.benvenutorestaurant.com. You can also find us on Facebook, all right, a lot of cool stuff there. Just, you know, we're constantly moving and trying new things. What do you think over there? Is that good?
The cheese pool did it for me. Gotta
Yes.
have a good cheese
It's like
pool.
out of a commercial,
Right.
right? It really
Oh
is.
my gosh, this is so good.
As always, I'll
Very
probably.
simple, but flavorful.
That's
That's
the
delicious.
thing, you know, the best cooking is simple cooking. It really is. You know, you don't have to be over pretentious. You don't have to, you know, use a million ingredients. Just, you know, good flavor combinations.
Something that you do that I especially like is texture. You pay attention to there's
Yes.
a crunch to this. There's the melted cheese. There's a sauce.
Absolutely.
It's fantastic.
It really is.
Is it dessert time?
Now the important part.
It is. Now, I usually do dessert first.
Right.
But, you
I
know,
thought about it.
That's okay.
Should we just go like all the way?
Yes.
You gotta get all the layers. And those little bananas we put in there that you caramelize.
Because you were
Yes.
saying don't make this too sweet because the sweet's down low, and we're out of time, so we got to get to the sweet. Huh? Like that, right?
It's so light and fluffy.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
There's a
this
little
is
lemon in
so-
there.
Lemon. I was
Right.
about to say.
Yes.
Wow, it really is.
And you did a great job on that, too.
Thank
that,
you.
That meringue looks wonderful.
I earned my nickname.
Torch.
Torch.
I don't know why I didn't expect it to be that light. You said that. And wow.
So good. Oh my
Chef,
gosh.
as always, tell us where we can find Benvenuto.
So we are at 249 Northeast Front Street in Milford in the beautiful Riverwalk Shopping Center. And we are open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m.
It's one of the most beautiful places you'll ever see, and you will enjoy yourself so much.
It really
Gotta
is.
go. Chef Zeus, thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys so much.
you.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go. Stick around. DelmarvaLife. We'll be right back.